Do you want me to give you my makeup routine?
Yeah, go on. What's your makeup routine?
Oh,
Didn't
Ready.
expect that, did you? Welcome back to the 13 Again podcast, where we've got me, myself, and Curly, who is just nestling into Tilly's knees.
That is only 2 of the 4 people that are here.
I think it's the most important people that are here.
I disagree.
I also disagree.
Well, then introduce yourselves.
I'm Max, and I had a ketchup fiasco today.
I'm Tilly, and I'm great at frisbee.
Both of those need addressing, but I'm going to start with the ketchup because what?
I am pissed.
Oh, good.
Is the word I would like to use.
We're going to have to bleep that.
Because Heinz are messing about with their bottles, right? I don't know why. I understand that they're trying to figure out whatever is the easiest way to get ketchup out. Fair enough, Heinz, for making people's lives easier, but you're not made mine easier.
There goes that brand partnership.
I love Heinz. I love their products, but the bottles are annoying me at the moment. But making a pizza, just having dinner, right? And I get into the living room. Pippa, our dog, is sat next to me, and I shake the bottle. As you do, you shake ketchup.
Get rid of the liquid.
Get rid of the liquid, exactly. And as I was shaking, the top of the bottle absolutely unleashed on the room, went everywhere. Pippa covered in ketchup. Me covered in ketchup. The sofa
Poor
covered
Pip.
in ketchup. And I was just sat there defeated, covered in ketchup. Like, I don't know what to do right now. I just want to eat my pizza that's going cold.
What were you wearing?
Clothes.
No, but like, what? I want to know if they were like your nice clothes or just.
They were relatively nice clothes, yes. One was actually Dobby's hoodie that he he swapped with me. Sorry, Dob.
You know, in all of this, though, you've just got Pippa, who has just been attacked for no good reason. And she's probably just sat there like, what is
You know
happening?
the best thing about it? She didn't move.
Yeah.
She did not move. She
Probably
was just sat there covered in ketchup.
She's so old, she's just so defeated when anything like that happens nowadays. She just doesn't care.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
ultimate frisbee champion over here. What's going on? We talked about that in a recent podcast about the berets, throwing frisbees as berets.
yeah.
So clearly you took
Yeah.
that on board.
No, so we've been playing ultimate frisbee now because apparently that's what we play, and we
At
our
school,
team,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
In a lesson.
yeah, in
Okay.
PE,
Yeah.
and we had a team of 4, and everyone else had like a team of 5,
Oof.
and we were like, okay, already feeling a bit defeated, and he was like, come on guys, have determination, and I was
Feels
like,
like that.
That did it.
That imitation could get you in trouble.
no, never mind.
All right, anyway.
And I was like, yeah guys, come on, determination. We won every game.
Well
We
done,
did
Tilly.
amazing. It was teamwork. Honestly, superior.
Sorry, that clap was really sad because I can't actually do anything because I'm holding my own mic.
Well done, Tills. I'm proud of you. I mean, you are quite good at sports, better than him anyway.
Yeah,
so-
but it's just like, it's never been, I've been okay at it. It's never been like my strong point when people are like, oh, what's your favourite thing or what are you best at? I'm more like music or drama, not PE.
Ultimate frisbee.
Yeah, or ultimate frisbee.
Did
I'm quite good at tennis too, actually.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Oh, do you do your makeup when you've got a PE day, or do you not bother?
I do my makeup every day
Do you? Why are you doing that?
because I've had dark circles under my eyes.
Oh no!
I don't sleep.
You know what you know what we did when we had problems with our face? We just firmed it. We went into school, no cares in the world, just nothing.
You know what, you boys?
So why are you getting bags under your eyes?
No sleep. I'm some stressed person, man.
You're
I'm
13.
I'm a
What are you
busy
stressed
person.
about? Don't you like skip with your friends every day and just like
Frolic even.
headbutt lockers and that? That's what I did when I was 13. But I don't know about
No,
you.
you headbutted other people, I think you'll find.
That's actually kind of true. I don't like that you know that, but I was really bad when I was 13. Actually, do you know what was worse? It's actually younger than 13. I got slightly better.
Wasn't it in our primary school? I nearly said the name then.
It was in primary school,
Chose
yeah.
against that.
I got in a lot of fights as a kid because I didn't know how to control my anger, and I just unleashed it on other kids that were also willing to fight.
Often me.
I was
by the
going
way.
to say, then there was this guy. I heard you were just friends with like all the girls.
Where?
Yeah,
Where?
that is true.
Where?
Primary school.
Was I?
Yeah, you were.
That's what I heard from this guy.
Me?
Yeah.
When did I say that?
In primary school, I was in a little argument. I was telling you about it. You went, I just hit him. I went, what? You went, yeah, I just used to That's what I did in primary school. And then you went through this long story about
You
how
used to hit
you...
the girls.
No.
Never
The,
done
the
that.
people he was in an argument with, like,
Girls.
the boys.
A guy.
Oh.
It would have always been a guy. I promise.
And yeah, he went on these long stories. I was like, so where was Harvey in all this? Oh, he just was normally with the girls or something like that.
I wasn't interested in sports, and that might have been
Were you
part
not?
of it. No. I got a lot of questions asked when I was younger, but we're it's all good. It's
You liked your music theatre,
yeah,
as did I.
yeah.
But I also like sports as well, so I sort of, I suppose, fit in a little bit more with the fellas.
But why are you tired at 13? I certainly wasn't tired. I was running around like a lunatic.
How are you not tired?
What do you mean?
You just said,
Oh,
I wasn't tired, I was running around like a lunatic.
I certainly started to get tired by the age of sort of 15. I think that was where it really started kicking in, and I was wanting to sleep in on school
I would
mornings.
say 15, 16.
But 13, 14, I was very much still alive and kicking.
Alive and kicking.
I know, how sad is that?
You should have loads of energy, bruv.
I just don't. Like, I don't know what it is, and I get headaches quite easily now. It's not nice.
You got
Sound
2
like-
headaches sat right here.
Yeah,
You sound like an old lady
I know. I hate it.
with your little cat perched on your lap.
Old cat lady.
Right there, Curly.
Little
If
cat
you make
lady.
him get off me, I'll be so angry.
Oh.
That'd be all right. Look at him go. What a specimen.
This is our cat Curly, by the way, for anyone who is still not caught up on that. He's a good guy, but he's a bit of a pest.
If you cough or sneeze, he's out. He's gone.
Yeah, but then it's fine when he coughs, sneezes, or burps on you.
Or farts.
He didn't do anything.
No, it's like a...
You have to cough.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes, notice if you're like coughing, because if you go cough, he go, and then if you keep coughing, he'll run.
Right.
Don't do it.
Fair enough.
Are we done with the makeup stuff? Is there anything else you want to touch on?
Yeah,
there?
sure. I think it didn't really go where I wanted it to go, but it's fine. We can just move on.
Fair enough.
What did you want?
I
Do you want me to give you my makeup routine?
Yeah, go on. What's your makeup routine?
Oh,
didn't
Ready.
expect that, did you?
it changes,
Ah.
but stuff that I always do is concealer and mascara.
Right. And how long does that usually take you?
Okay, it depends. If I decide, oh, let me curl my eyelashes because I have extra time, then
Can you curl my eyelashes?
do you really want that?
No, not really. I kind of regretted it as soon as I said it, but
I think the real question is how much time do you dedicate a morning to your makeup routine?
10-15 minutes.
That's not bad. I've heard worse. When I was in secondary school, which you're in, because I don't think people really do their makeup in primary school, do they? They don't
No.
care. But yeah, secondary school, I was in a tutor group with a girl that had to give herself an hour before
A lot
going
of
to
people
school.
I know give themselves an hour.
And I'm like, yo, I'm not. I wake up, walk out the door, and
You're a
I'm at school.
boy. It's so much different
Why is it different?
because you don't have to do your hair. You don't have to you don't even have to look that presentable.
that's modern day sexism at its finest.
Oh,
Why can't
yeah.
girls just rock up unpresentable?
Because we will be judged
By
Oh.
who?
by other people, by other girls, by other boys, by the teachers.
Do you think?
By the teachers.
They'll probably say, "Oh, is everything okay?" Genuinely.
That's actually worryingly true. Probably. Do you think girls are worse or boys are worse
What do
in
you
terms
mean?
of like if you were to rock up, no makeup, brushing your hair is fairly easy to probably put it up in a ponytail or whatever. But
Going to school with no makeup isn't like people are like, oh my gosh. Like I could go to school with no makeup. Literally.
What is that?
Like it is normal because a lot of people don't wear makeup, but so it is normal. So people won't judge if you don't have makeup on. But it's like if you kind of look scruffy
yeah,
and you look like you've just got out of bed and gone to school.
yeah. Well, it's better than when you used to come down and Mum would say something like, "Oh, look, Coco the clown's arrived."
When you were trying out makeup for the first time.
And that's probably a worse reaction than just looking a little bit rough turning up to school.
I think she might have made you cry 1 or 2 times
Oh, yeah.
when you were first trying out makeup. And
But
admittedly
I was
tells-
quite young though. I
good
was
to
like
know.
6, and it was like an after school thing. like if I had like Claire's makeup or something, and I'd just like put it all around my eyes, and I'd put the lip gloss all around my mouth.
You're putting like blush on your lips,
Yeah.
and concealer on your eyelids, and all
Yeah,
that.
literally.
What age does a girl grow out of Claire's?
I grew out quite early, I feel like. Because I think Mum kind of almost forced me to grow out. She never liked Claire's because she thought it was too expensive and like... Well, it was.
Sarah has got the weirdest morals.
and that it wasn't that good
Has
quality.
she been to a Sephora?
No, but that's good quality.
I get
It's
that.
expensive though.
Yeah.
I was walking it. Me and Tilly went into one in France. I was looking around at things, going. I mean, I can't even remember.
It's
half
more
the
expensive
words
there
that were-
though.
I
than it
understand
is.
that, but I can't remember half the words that were being used in that shop on like products and stuff. But I was looking at most of it, going, "You don't need this. Like, this isn't something you need to spend money on. Like, but they've got it for you."
It's all just coloured face cement. That's all it is. It's just...
Cement might be a bit strong.
It just sets on your face, doesn't it? That's what cement does.
Well, not really, because like some of it's supposed to like not relax you, but like make your face like feel better. So like after taking off your makeup.
I get moisturizer and all that, and I you know what I do like is the setting spray, this thing that you spray on and it just goes, yep, that's not moving.
Yeah.
I've always found that quite impressive. It's like hairspray for your face.
What did you buy when we were in there? Because I don't even know.
I brought the Glow Recipe Dewdrops.
And they do what?
They're dewy.
They're dewy.
I'm not accepting that as an answer. What are they for?
they like cool your face.
Cool your face.
Yeah.
So like to stop inflammation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get
I could do that. I saw someone on their story the other day was using one of those rollers that you have that you usually like put in the fridge or whatever to get rid of inflammation. I was like, I should probably start doing that, to be honest, because my face gets inflamed.
You bought me those because mine snapped in half, and then you said, "What do you want for Christmas?" Like
He
3
said it
days
like that as
before.
well, I bet. What do you want for Christmas?
Because I hadn't given
He talks like that.
holding so much smoke.
because I hadn't really given you anything, and it was like about 4 or 5 days before.
Right.
So you ordered it on Amazon.
That sounds like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really bad with gifts, to be fair. I've got a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather throw up on someone you idolize
What?
or have someone you idolize throw up on you?
Max,
Throw
we were
up on
talking
someone
about-
I
Max, we were
idolise.
talking about makeup.
I know.
I can't have someone throwing up on me. Because no. The thing is that if they throw up on me, then I throw up on them anyway. So I may as well just throw up on them in the first place.
It's a good conversation starter, I guess, and you're not the one covered in sick, so it's like,
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure how long you're expecting the conversation to last.
well, they probably, I mean, they
remember
might
you.
stick around to allow you to help clean up. I don't know. They'd feel like
They will remember you.
they will remember you. Yeah. I mean, a lot of celebrities have witnessed a lot of things, or maybe not even a celebrity, maybe just someone random you idolize, but they probably haven't ever experienced someone throwing up on them.
So let's dive deeper into it. Who do you idolize?
Uh-oh. Norris Nuts.
Don't go with that. There's got to be someone better.
You throw up on all of the Norris Nuts as a collective.
I watched Dad v Girls. I really like Casey.
Yeah, Casey's
Okay,
great.
don't throw up on one of our mates.
No, don't throw up on
It's not
Casey.
cool.
Come on, Pills.
Fine.
She's gonna do it.
Well, when we were live and you said like something about favorite singer or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and Idina Menzel.
Menzel, that would be I don't think she'd enjoy that, you know.
No.
Now saying that, I don't think anyone
I'm
would.
not sure Casey would, to be
I don't
honest.
think anyone would.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 in a million.
I do remember you said if you met Casey, you'd probably cry, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which would be so funny because then that could also lead to her throwing up. And then that's just the perfect
I don't
recipe.
really throw up though. I didn't throw up anymore. It's a choice. I'd like
Bold-
everyone to know that.
bold
It
statement.
is a choice. If you just choose not to throw up, it doesn't happen.
Right. Anyone suffering from
It's
actual
like-
illness that Tilly is unaware of, sorry in advance.
Oh yeah, well sorry in that case. But you know people are like, oh, I feel a bit ill. I think I'm gonna throw up. Just don't.
Just don't.
I never thought I'd be on this side of an argument with Tilly, but that is just so unreasonable.
No, because like it's a
Throwing
mental
up. Just don't.
it's a mental thing. Like, you just block
Yeah,
it out.
like when Max was sat in a bungalow for 3 days throwing up his life.
You know, I threw up over 30
That's
times.
different, though.
I wish
How
we'd
is
have gone
it
in and gone, hey,
different?
mate, can you just cut it out?
You know when people just feel sick, so they just throw up. If you've actually got something wrong with you, so you throw up, like food poisoning or whatever your problem was, and then like
Almost died.
Wait to make him feel great about it.
But you know when people just like, oh, I feel a bit ill, and then they throw. I don't know how to
I
explain
get
it.
if you mean like when someone is like gets so overwhelmed or so excited that they throw up.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, that is a bit, you know, you've kind of done that to yourself almost. But yeah.
Harvey, who do you idolise?
Me.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I do respect a lot of people, and frankly, if I had to choose someone that I idolize, it would certainly be someone in music. Probably AJR are up there, just as, you know, creators of music. And
So let's picture you throwing up. on
That would.
AJR.
Oh, I can picture that so perfectly.
How would you feel?
I think they'd react in
They'd be
in a
really
way.
lovely. I feel like.
Yeah, they'd react in a way that would just be so unpredictable. Like
I think Adam would console you.
yeah,
I think he would.
he's a nice guy.
I don't know any of their names. I don't know any of them.
Well, you
I
could
just
guess,
know their
'cause
music.
It's AJR, and that's their initials.
Give it
So
a go.
Adam,
Yeah.
Jonah,
So close.
what?
John,
No,
Jaden,
no, but you were
Jacob,
getting closer.
You're almost there. With Jacob.
Jacob. Wait, this is. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say Daniel.
Daniel.
Close. Go on, give it a couple more.
Jacob.
No, it's
No,
not
no, no.
Jacob.
I'm saying it's Jacob close.
Yes.
Well,
Jacob.
not really, but
no,
like
as in like.
Okay,
you've
give
got
me a
couple
clue. Give me the
letters
second
there.
letter.
no, you've
A.
you've actually got 3 letters right.
Jake.
No. Adam.
You're saying that. I'm now gonna get it because you've told me Adam.
Harvey's seething.
Jakey. Jake. Jacob.
Stop with the A.
Jaco. Jaka.
Make another noise.
Jake.
No, not the A.
Ah.
Jacob.
Oh my god!
Jack.
Yes! Yes, of course. That really common name, Jacob. If one of them was called Jacob, I wouldn't have done this exercise. I wouldn't have expected you to know that. That would have been completely.
It was there. And you just dove over it. You had it. Tills.
Oh, Curly.
I didn't even bother with the last
Right,
one.
and R. What does R stand for?
What does R stand for?
In Adam, Jack, and.
In Adam.
Why can't I think of it?
Adam.
Really?
Jack and. Can you give me the second letter? Because I can't even think
It's
of
pretty.
anything.
It makes it pretty obvious if I give you the second letter.
Raj.
That was. They are Jewish.
They're
Three guys,
white Jewish men.
American,
Oh!
Jewish, but Raj.
Raj.
Just so far.
Oh. Okay, wait.
I could
What
not
is it?
have imagined this being this funny.
Wait. Adam.
Yes,
Jack.
correct.
No, because if I.
Think of a very common male name beginning with R.
I can't think.
Ends with an N.
Ryan.
Oh, she's a genius. There you
Wowee.
go. That was
Okay.
quite the roller
There are
coaster.
like 5 of them.
So anyway, yeah, I'd probably throw up on AJR.
I'm trying to think of someone I idolise. By Curly. I'd throw up on Curly. Yeah.
Right.
I idolise Curly.
I thought you were going to say a DJ or something.
Is that animal cruelty?
I think he'd implode. I don't know what he'd. I don't think he'd know what to do with that information.
I don't want to be like, defaming our cat, if
He's
that's
so
even the right
cute.
word. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'd pick Curly.
Just sniffing around.
So Tills, do you have a question for us?
I do.
Uh-oh.
I would like to know opinions
Mhm.
or like what you think about vaping.
I think it's a ridiculous thing to do.
Yeah, I think
don't
it's
know.
terrible. I think it's
I don't know why anyone would do that.
Because-
especially in a car, right? Because when you're in a car with someone and they're vaping, you can't escape. You got nowhere to go. You're just being hotboxed and you're being subjected to their fumes. And I think it's just disrespectful, rude, no regard for other humans whatsoever.
You're right there, mate.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Because I have a friend, and I don't know what brought it up. Oh, but we knew someone, like, obviously older, so we were in a show,
Yeah.
and obviously everyone above the age is allowed to vape, and
Of
they
course.
were. And so me and my friend were talking about it, and she was like, if I knew someone that vaped, I would not be friends with them.
Ooh.
And I
Not
was
be
like,
friends with them.
I
is-
was like,
brutal.
she went, I can't be friends with anyone that vapes.
What was her reason?
It's bad for you. You're going to die more early. And I was like, I understand that, but you can't just cut someone off for a choice that they've made that doesn't really affect you.
I think, and I've always sort of said this, I was like, in a partner, in someone who I was spending a lot of time with, I would probably struggle to be with someone who vapes regularly.
fair.
Because, you know, you're in that
Yeah.
24/7.
Friends-wise, though, I don't... It's similar to a lot of other things, because actually me and Harvey have quite a strong opinion against alcohol.
I don't mind people drinking. That's not what I have against it.
But then there's also the carnage that comes with people being drunk.
Yeah, it's the culture around it of needing to do it that I worry about, because it's something... Because with vaping, for example, you know, there's all these things coming into place of people sort of going, oh, well, actually, you know, vaping is being slowly proven to be actually a lot worse for you than people think. And they're going to start taxing it, or they're going to start, you know, not allowing anyone to vape. In New Zealand, they've basically started now a rule where by a certain point, no one will ever be able to legally buy cigarettes again, which is obviously not vaping. But
I think that's brilliant. I think that's a great way of doing
it's crazy.
it, to be honest.
But then it'll never happen with alcohol, because if you've done history, you'll know about Prohibition, which did not work, where they took away alcohol and made it illegal, and it just got so much worse. But it is, if anything, more of a problem than anything else. So I don't know. It's a tricky one, because at the end of the day, people are drinking, and so if you're allowing people to drink, I think you should also be in the same mindset about people vaping and or doing anything else, because drinking is up there with one of the worst things. The only difference is it's legal. So is vaping, to be fair, but like, you know, it's just...
The way I see it is, at the end of the day, people are free to make their own choices. If that's what makes them happy, sometimes it helps them with certain things. I think when a person overdoes it, I think that's when, say you as a friend, if you have a friend that you think is overdoing it and you're like, wow, you are vaping more than you are breathing, that's when you sort of get involved as a friend and say, hey, I think you should try and, you know, check yourself and not sort your life out, because I don't think someone's life is over if they start vaping, but you know, some people do let it get the better of them, kind of thing. And at that point, they do need a bit of a reality check. But also, some people are just happy cracking on with life and seeing where it takes them, kind of thing. It's not for everyone. Neither should it be. That's pretty much all I can say.
That's fair enough. We got Curly just sort of roaming the studio still while we talk about
He's
all of
sniffing
this.
the camera. Ooh.
He's sort of investigating
He's
now.
right
He's decided,
below
right,
that
this
camera.
podcast needs checking. He's the inspector. He's
He
the
actually does
podcast
look like
inspector.
it.
He's come in to make sure that everything's
He's
ship
probably
shape.
judging everything as he sniffs it.
Yeah,
I hope he's not ruining the shot. I bet he's like tossing his tail in front of the camera just
here.
to sort of get some camera time.
He's a very judgy cat. You do sort of feel like he's making decisions about
Good
you as a person every
boy.
time he's in the room.
Good boy.
We
Very
recently
mean cat.
came back from Ireland, Tills. I don't know if you even noticed we were gone.
I knew you went. I just didn't know you went to Ireland.
And I, while I was on the flight, had a sort of sinus infection.
yeah.
And it was one of the worst things I've ever done, because going down, when you go down on a plane, obviously the pressure gets more intense and it just sort of does something to your face, to the point where my sort of I guess the sinuses around this part of my face just started bulging and almost exploding. And Curly, are you weighing in here?
Yeah, just carry on.
Okay, so they started bulging and almost exploding, and then it moved down to my teeth, and it genuinely felt like my teeth were going to fall out. And now I'm an advocate for people getting on planes and going to new places and exploring, because it is important to see the world and to try and get out there if you can. But it seems to me that more and more people are actually getting scared of flying, and I wondered
Yeah.
what your thoughts on that were, because you've never really been bothered, have you?
No, I mean, I think it is always a thing going through my mind.
Yeah.
Like, especially when when they delay it and then they keep delaying it.
Are you sort of thinking there's got to be something wrong with the plane?
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, well, we kind of have to go, so just everyone get on.
Everyone
And I
just
was
check
like-
it. We'll be fine. We'll just send it. It'll be all right. Yeah.
Like, I don't remember what flight it was, but there was a flight like that, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to get on that plane.
Yeah.
Obviously, I had to, but I was like, the whole time, I was like, I don't want to be here. I
Yeah.
just don't want to be here. But also, it was on the way home somewhere, so I was like, at the same time, I do, because I want to go home, but I'm just like, would have rather waited for the next plane going.
See, I actually enjoy
somewhere.
turbulence. I think it's fun.
I think it hurts.
I enjoy
Does
it
it?
to an extent of there is definitely too much turbulence. Definitely.
No, because when it starts getting big, when you start getting those big waves, it's literally like being on a roller coaster.
No,
and
but-
I'm just sat there chuckling while everyone else is like shivering.
But that's what you've experienced. Have you not seen that video of the flight where it tossed everyone about and there were broken bones and stuff?
That is
That's
obviously
too
slightly
much
different.
turbulence.
Yeah, that is
And
fair
the
enough.
plane didn't even crash, I don't think. It literally just got shaken in the air. And obviously that's going to scare people from flying. Do your friends at your age sort of see that, and does that worry them about that type of thing?
I don't really know anyone that's scared of flying,
Fair enough.
particularly. I mean, I have one friend, but she's never been on a plane because they just don't go overseas. Like, they don't need to. So
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's weird because again, it's sort of similar with roller coasters as well. Like I had a lot of friends when I was sort of turning 17, 18 and 19, and I realized a lot of my friends of that age were suddenly deciding that they were actually terrified of roller coasters. And I was just kind of like, well, you weren't a couple of years ago. Like, you told me this, or I just knew this about you. And all of a sudden you've developed this weird fear. I guess it's just like growing up, you suddenly decide actually maybe things are scarier than I thought they were.
Well, I think that's because you don't have all the information as a child. You're just seeing it as a thing of like, this is going to be fun. That's it.
This is how you get
when
from
go
UK to Spain.
Well, no, not. I'm actually on about roller coasters.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like you go into the ride, you see all your friends doing it. It's like, oh, cool, this is going to be fun. But then you learn about the fact that, I mean, people have seen incidents that have happened at places like Alton Towers and various other things. And realistically, we've talked about this many times. You're actually safer on a roller coaster than you are getting into a car. But there is that fear that's instilled because, I mean, some people are just scared of heights. Some people are scared of going extremely fast, which roller coasters accommodate. But you don't have that knowledge as a young teenager to be able to decide that for yourself. Moving on slightly, I do want to talk about France, possibly one more time. But
We're never going to leave France, are we?
We were just there. And it's actually nothing to do with anything we did, particularly in France. I just want to talk about the French people for a second. And don't
Or we
don't-
couldn't.
no,
We could
don't
just
worry.
not.
No, it's okay. Because it's actually how do I go about this? I'm not going to get cancelled. I know I'm not.
I'd just like to say,
Said the last guy that got cancelled.
Go on.
I think he just farted on me.
Brilliant. Love that.
I'm really
that
sorry to hear
actually
that.
leads me into this perfectly.
How?
So Dobby knows exactly where it's going. So the French people, I was going to say, I think I admire them because we as Brits are very well known for not giving a shit about anything ever. The French, I think, have one-upped us somehow in the sense that they've got, I think they call it a presidential election. I think they've got presidents over there. And that actually doesn't really matter, but they've got that coming up. Also, they've got the Olympics coming up. And I think their government have been getting a bit of, what's the word? Stick for it's the Seine, isn't it? The river that goes
Sure,
through.
yeah.
I think it's the Seine not being clean enough for the Olympic sports. And so the presidents of France have said that they themselves, I think it's happening on like the 23rd of June or something like that, they are going to swim through the River Seine, just themselves. And get this, I don't know why, I don't know who, I don't know why, and I don't even know how it's going to happen. But the Parisians have decided, no, we hate you guys. Doesn't matter if you're going to swim through there. And they have sort of made a club that on the 23rd, supposedly, they are all going to go and defecate in the River Seine.
Release
know
their
what that
bowels.
means.
They are going to poo in the River Seine. Just out of pure spite for their current president. I don't know. I haven't done my research. I don't know whether that's because they hate them, whether that's because they just think it'll be a good laugh.
Oh my
I don't want to get into the
gosh.
politics of France. I think that's a terrible place for us to go. However, I think that is absolutely phenomenal and hilarious that they have decided this is a rational thing to do and would be a good laugh. I utterly respect them for it.
Yeah, it's funny that you started all of this
That's
by
crazy.
saying that the French, less than us, give less of a shit. And it sounds to me like they'll be giving a lot of shit on the 23rd.
I don't like that joke.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Anyway,
I'll be here all week.
Yeah, I think that's quite a good place to wrap it up. Do not fret. We will figure out a way for you guys to get involved some point in the future. Please follow us on Instagram. You will definitely find out there. Also follow us on TikTok, 'cause there's some great videos and clips from this podcast being posted there. Anything you want to say, Tills?
Not particularly.
Fine.
There you go. There you have it. Not particularly. Signing off. Max and Harvey and Tilly. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye-bye.